Hello and welcome. It is the very end of October and I have a little bit of a different haul video, but as I go through you'll kind of understand why I'm showing you what I'm doing now. I went to Home Goods to get myself a lotion and I wound up with this one. And I have to admit it wasn't, I had a William Morris, I think was the brand, that I bought off of their clearance and it was really nice. And this is a little bit more liquidy than I expected. This is the Beckman. It smells nice, but just doesn't have the same, I don't know. So if you guys ever see that, I highly recommend it. Now I have a few small like sizes that I would use in like a pocketbook that I have put aside for Christmas, but I like to give the people in my family gift cards, but I want to always give them something that's something to open, a gift, you know. The gift cards are great, but I want to have a little something. So I have done soap for years now, and the little secret, if you didn't know, is I was carrying a line of men's soap many years ago. I've been doing online retail now for 21 years, and one of the brands I carried was a men's soap, and I never learned how much men love like large bars of soap. I know it's a little strange, but you can, ask the men in your lives, and I guarantee you they want like a big bar of soap. I love soaps that, kind of linger after you use them. So anyway, I found Home Goods has a lot of great ones, and I like to give some things that, are disposable in a sense that, they're not expected to put out every Christmas or whatever it may be. So anyway, one of the things I found was several of my family members loved the scent of lavender, and they had this one there for $3.99. And this one really has a nice lavender smell. It's not that kind of fake lavender. So anyway, I bought this one. I've got this other one here that's called Happy Christmas, and I love this ribbon, so I'm going to see if I can get my family when they use this to save this red ribbon for me to use. And I loved the nutcrackers on this. This is going to be good for either some of the men in my lives, or I do have a couple other family members that or friends that haven't really indicated they like a scent for me, so I thought that was cute. This winter pine was really nice. Not such a big fan of the pom-pom, but this is definitely, I bought several for my father-in-law and my two brother-in-laws. So this is going to be a good one for men. And it doesn't have that, some of them they smell like a saddlewood, and it's fine, but sometimes you want something different. And then I thought this one was cute too. So these were all like $3.99. And like I said, I'll explain to you as I go through. Then I found these, and I bought one for myself, but I thought there was this one and this one, and I thought the graphics on these were just beautiful. Very vintagey, and that is my style. They were only $5.99, and you got 12 ounces, I think, 24.5 ounces, so you get a lot of this. I have a kitchen sink that tends to get used a lot throughout the day. So I'm going to be I usually have a hand soap there and a dish soap, so that, like I said, it gets used all throughout the day, beyond just doing dishes. So I'm going to put mine there. And then I'll show you the ribbon in a minute. They had dishcloths there, and I'm going to tell you, I personally have tried to source dishcloths. It seems like everybody's doing sponges. So when I saw that they had these were in the checkout aisle, and they have 6 of them for $6.99, I was ready to scoop them up because, like I said, I like having a washcloth. And it's kind of tough because if you get like the real light stuff, they get stained really quickly. But if you get the darker stuff, they tend to fade because of the, and again, I had a laundry line at one point that I've learned that a lot of your laundry soaps put brighteners in there, and they tend to do the opposite and fade out your clothes. So I was happy to scoop them up. I'm another one. I scooped these up. I love Lauren towels. They're a generous size. Their prints are very, how do I say this? One of the things I've had to learn in retail, and things I've learned, and you probably have learned it in your craft as well, is how many colorants a company will use in their prints. And the reason that the higher priced papers are higher priced is a lot of times their prints carry a lot of range of color in them, besides the paper they're printed on. But they use a lot of prints, so there's a lot of color in the prints, so they're really nice, vibrant prints. They've lasted a long time for me, and I like the ones that are a little bit more like terry cloth. So I scoop up when they have nice prints, and I think I did get some of these last year, something similar, but you get 3. The price is quite a bit more than I paid last year. These are $12.99. I think I paid maybe $8 or $9.99 last year, so they're more expensive. But if my memory failed me and I have more towels than I thought of, you know, they make great gifts as well. So that was my home haul with it for me personally. And then I did find these ribbons by Roobee, Roobee. They had a lot of different ones. They're all $3.99, so the price to me was not bad. This one was really interesting. It's got this snowflake by the string, and you're getting 5 yards. So, you know, how many cards can I make with that? That to me was so, it was just cool. Then this is kind of a blush pink. It's kind of coming into the rose family, and it has, oh god, should have seen if I could open this first. It has this rose gold, let me see if I'm getting that, like a deer print on it. I have some rose gold foil and some paper that is in this color scheme that a friend of mine, I got them as a freebie from some purchase I made online, and then my friend's like, oh, here you go, and she gives me like a whole pile out of herself. It was some kind of Stampin' Up! In a kit pattern. I don't even know what it was, but this is going to be great. I want to do this as like a strip of it across the front, as like where you would use like you know, like I said, just across a band across the front. And I thought this was great. This was $3.99 and it was 10 yards, so I thought that was a good deal. And then there was one, and it's kind of almost like a burlap type of one, and it's got a gold foiled snowflake on there. And again, I thought that would be a great one to do across the front of a card, and this one was 8 yards. So I hope they show up in the, it's hard because my son bought this. Yeah, okay, good, they're showing up. He bought me a screen protector, and it's a privacy protector too, so I can never see unless I'm looking directly onto my camera. So that is my haul. And the reason I brought it in was I'm doing a, what was it, Sugar Plum from Recollections card pack, and it was like I want to use the whole thing up, and there's some really big patterns in there, and it was like, what do you do with it? And I know these are things that I would typically be buying for your family to do. One of the things I'm also thinking that I want to do is the chocolate covered pretzels from Asher's, and there's some really big prints, and there's Recollection ones that are like ones that would go like in a scrapbook. So I'm thinking what I want to do is like a tower of gifts. So what I'm thinking to do is use those papers to make boxes for these things. I'm not exactly sure with these ones. What do I have? 3 of them. 1 for myself, and then I got 3 for my in-laws. These may be like a gift bag. So I'm showing you these now because when I start making the boxes, you'll see why I'm using the dimensions that I use, and I'll probably show you them again in that. But Home Goods has quite a bit of Christmas out. I highly recommend, if you thought any of this was of interest to you, to get down there, because like I said, it's going to be going, their stuff always goes so fast. I know they keep bringing stuff in too. So anyway, that was my haul video, but also inspiration for what I'm going to continue making through my holiday season. Hope you got some inspiration. Just maybe even just some holiday spirit out of this. Appreciate some thumbs up. Catch you next time. Bye.